That was a weird pop. Hey, my name's Marge. Welcome to my tube. I'm a Hyoko Wise Clown. I'm an empath. Every day, nearabouts, I do a daily message channel, if you will, of how I see things are, you know, how they feel. Song feels a little loud right there. The Oscars were on last night. I love movies, you know. It's like that's my last. That and the occasional cup of coffee is my last vice when it comes to escapism. Yeah. Just go on. I don't know what it is about going to the movies. It's just an event. To me, it's an occasion, you know, because we didn't get to go a lot with mom. But dad's side, they always went on Christmas. They're one of those because you don't want to sit around, not talk to each other. So go to the movies and fill up a few hours. So, but I don't know. So I saw like one of the first movies I saw when I was just young. What year did it come out? Um, so I was 8 when it came out, 1982. I was 8. So when I saw The World According to Garp, it's a very interesting movie. And, people think that kids don't understand, Kids are just freaking adults that haven't happened yet, that haven't grown into that role yet. They are born with all the knowing and all the intuition that they've always had and carried in their spirit. Incarnation after incarnation after incarnation, and they come into this life remembering, knowing things, and it's society that tells them, nope, nope, that ain't right. That ain't right. There's something wrong with you if you believe that. They put, there's somebody that's trying to put somebody in a box, that's making themselves higher. That's not how it is. Everyone is the same, Everyone should be able to go to the Oscars. I want to go to the Oscars. I can already picture my suit. Yeah, I've always worn bow ties. Well, not always. I've always wanted to wear bow ties, but I didn't learn how to tie them until probably 2007. Now I have a bunch, but I don't have the occasion to wear them. I used to, go to listen to speakers tell their share their experience, strength, and hope, and that would give me the occasion to go buy a new shirt and a new bow tie. You gotta go look sharp. You gotta dress, for success, but you don't have to freaking spend so much money to do it. Anyway, so it's real cold. It snowed here in Oregon, Salem, Sallytown, USA. It's just another city. All the cities are the same. All the capitals are the same. A bunch of people running around, not really doing anything, but they say they do. Yeah. So the astrology, we're kind of in between periods. We just had a flare of what they were talking about on the moon on March 6th, or stuff on March 6th, and then there's just too many to keep track. I can't keep track of all of them. I'm not an astrologist. I'm a Hyoko Wise Clown. I collect data from astrology, but I collect it from all kinds of other places too. So I got up, and when the critters ate today, it was 4:30 today. I just don't even fight it, man. If they're hungry, I'll feed them. Why do they gotta have a food time? Especially if they're gonna bark for a half hour to get there. I'm only making myself suffer. So, but I was talking about the Oscars. I got to see Lady Gaga in Tacoma last year, and it was the night or the day after she started. It was the kickoff. I think she played a show in Vancouver, and so it was the first USA date. I don't even think she finished that tour, honestly, now that I think about it. I think she had a little ascension flu. Not to be, anyway. Um, but, she and Bradley Cooper had just wrapped up. had just wrapped up A Star is Born, like, recently, right? Like, real recent. So, what happened was, she had invited him to the show, and, I got myself a nice ticket to go see it. The kind, if you go to my Instagram, I posted pictures on it last year, but the kind that you get to like go and have snacks before the show, and you know, and mingle with some other people, you know, and they give you like a backpack, but I gave that away, and stuff like that. Well, the lady that I talked to gave me a wristband so that I could go up into my seat, but I could go down on the floor too. And I went down on the floor and I got this. Can you see it? And he's smirking. This is the part that makes me smile. Because to get his attention, I said, Bradley Cooper is a sexy man! and he did that. And I got a picture of Lady Gaga's mom, too. But it just, I knew then, because I've been tracking this project with them for a while, that they would succeed. Yeah, back then I did. And that they have a chemistry, and you know, it's like I'm not gonna speak on their relationship because it's not my business, and I'm the last person to, because I was like the last person on earth that believed that Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, that I was the last one that believed that he wouldn't do that to Jennifer. No, that he was a stand-up guy and that he wouldn't cheat, because I freaking hate cheaters, man. But you know, we all have these human experiences where we learn our lessons. So maybe when people cheat, you know, if they do it young, and you know, oh, I did it when I was young, and that's a, you know, have you ever cheated on someone? Yeah, but I was, you know, I was in my early 20s. You know, so I learned my lesson and I never did it again. And versus the person that, yeah, I cheated this time, and this, yeah, I've cheated on everyone I've ever been with, you know. Or late in life, you know, it's like, well, I tried it, but God, you know, it made me really realize I love my wife, you know. I mean, there ain't no 100% in anything. It's what you can live with, you know what I mean? So, I'm not speaking on their relationship, but they made a beautiful thing. And it wasn't just this movie, it was the spirit and the connection that they made, boop, that ignited this manifestation to help people in all kind of ways, you know? Man, drinking alcohol, I can speak on that. I have so much experience on it. I'm one of those. If I drink, I will die. Yeah, I will. And it will say on my death certificate, alcohol is, you know, death, alcohol related, you know? Not everybody is like that. Not everybody, you know, most people, you have a drink, you know, you put it down, you know, you go on, you're talking about your friends, and you're like, what did I do with that drink of mine? You know, you don't even think about it, you know? Some of us are like, well, is there enough? Okay. They're calculating how much alcohol is there per person, and is there going to be enough for you? You know what I mean? But, I don't know, it's a trip. You know, it's a really strange experience when you drink yourself sober. Yeah, yeah. I've done that before. It's a trip. It's a waste. It's all the stuff that you drink to forget. Right there again. It's a trip, y'all. I've also been like completely incapacitated on like 2 beers. That's why it's like chemistry, you know, and it doesn't, you know, it's like you can't set yourself up in the right position. okay, well, I'm gonna go hard tonight. I mean, you can tell yourself all this stuff to do. The older you get, the more sensitive we get. So it's more toxin and heavy on our, and detrimental on our system, dude. It's straight up freaking poison, man. I like more natural things. Anyway, what else? The Oscars. Yeah, and I think about. Oh, I had an idea because I was getting all bent out of shape because the swag bag, $100,000 swag bag. I'm like, dude, that's two tiny houses, you know. And then so I was like, well, who gets those swag bags? Well, it's the people who don't win. Okay, well, how many nominations are not or you know? Okay, so there's five guys, five girls, best actor, best actress, supporting. So that's 20. So that's that's a lot of tiny fucking houses. You know what I mean? What if they could just say, you know, how about instead of doing a swag bag, how about you build, you know, get a hold of this tiny and build some, and then, you know, on behalf of so and so, and they're winning the Oscar. Here's a fucking house that you can live in, and you cannot don't have to live in a tent. You know, stuff like that. I thought of an idea, and I'm gonna eat it up on this. You know, I used to do Meals on Wheels with Grandma. I came up with an app, Room for One More. I ain't ever gonna do with this stuff. So if somebody wants to freaking take it, use it, make an idea of it, prosper from it, use it for good. Because if you use it for a greedy heart space just to make money and all that shit, it will fail, and I'm gonna be pissed at you. Room for One More, an app that it's like a neighborhood app, but everybody knows where the senior citizens are in their neighborhood. You know, everyone knows. Now, you could just bring them food. That would be ideal. You know what I mean? Like a Meals on Wheels type thing. But everybody likes to do things to help people, right? Because the world is such a wonderful place from all of the helpers. Nobody's struggling anywhere, right? But like an app for like Room for One More to set up for people that, you know, it's like a Meals on Wheels type thing where you got leftovers, make them a plate, and run it, you know, and drive it and give somebody a warm, a warm meal, something better than a can of soup. You know what I mean? Better yet, invite them over. You know. We need to get back into community, folks. People have been living in this, you know, once they get back into community and heal their own communities, then, you know, that's when you'll see things getting better in a larger scale. But I think that's about all I got for today. I hope you have a rad day. Peace.